Well, look, what we want is a peaceful denuclearization of the North Korea regime. I think Admiral Harris has made it very clear. The idea is not regime change. It's not to bring Kim Jong-un to his knees. It's to bring him to his senses. And I think as long as they have a nuclear weapons program, as long as they have violated the promises that they have made of denuclearization, they are going to be at odds with the international community. But to come out of this with a pro-growth economic opportunity, North Korea needs to abide by the agreements it's made in the past and be welcomed back into the global community. Until they do that, though, they're going to find themselves at odds with the rest of the world. China absolutely holds the primary responsibility. Number one, they're a bordering nation. Number two, 90% of the trade in North Korea is reliant on China. Just 10 companies in China are responsible for 30% of the imports from North Korea into China. The fact is they have not taken the responsibility to address this madman in Pyongyang. They need to step up and they need to make a choice. They can either do business with the largest economy in the world, the United States, or they can do business with North Korea. But at some point they can't have both.
Well, I would think everybody in the region would consider what's happening in North Korea to be a threat to stability, and I would think all countries would want to participate. But this is kind of China's general position, and that is not really taking responsibility for these kind of things. So I think it's all of our responsibility.
We should be pursuing sanctions against Chinese banks that facilitate North Korea's money flows. I do believe we should be putting up the defensive missile systems for South Korea and the region against North Korea's aggressions. Both are very strong actions that I think the Chinese government would understand, and hopefully, while they won't like them, it will help them to recalculate their position on North Korea.
There's no way to resolve the crisis in North Korea without China. China knows that, and ultimately it's in their interest as well as ours to make sure that North Korea doesn't obtain a nuclear weapon that's capable of destabilizing not just the region but the world.